10 iconic legendary weapons and their mythical powers. Throughout history and mythology, legendary weapons have shaped tales of heroism, power, and destiny. Join us as we explore 10 of the most iconic mythical weapons and the stories behind them. At number 1, we have Excalibur. Our journey begins with Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur. According to Arthurian legend, Excalibur was bestowed upon Arthur by the enigmatic Lady of the Lake, symbolizing his divine right to rule. The sword was said to possess extraordinary sharpness and strength. In some tales, Excalibur's scabbard was even more valuable, granting its bearer protection from physical harm. The sword played a pivotal role in Arthur's reign, from uniting Britain to his final battle at Camlann. At number 2 is Mjölnir. Next, we journey to Norse mythology to witness the might of Mjölnir, the hammer of Thor, the god of thunder. Forged by the dwarven brothers Sindri and Brakr, Mjölnir was crafted under unusual circumstances. Loki, the trickster god, challenged the dwarves to create treasures for the gods. During the forging of Mjölnir, Loki, in the form of a fly, bit Brakr's eyelid, causing a mishap that resulted in the hammer's short handle. Despite this flaw, Mjölnir was immensely powerful, capable of leveling mountains and always returning to Thor's hand. It became a symbol of protection and was used to bless marriages, births, and funerals. Number 3 is Kusanagi-no-Tsurugi. From Japan, we explore Kusanagi-no-Tsurugi, the grass-cutting sword. According to legend, the storm god Susanoo encountered a grieving family whose daughters had been devoured by the fearsome 8-headed serpent, Yamata no Orochi. To save the last daughter, Kusanagi, Susanoo devised a plan, placing sake at each of the serpent's heads. Once the creature was intoxicated, Susanoo slew it and discovered a sword within its tail. This sword, later named Kusanagi-no-Tsurugi, became one of Japan's 3 imperial regalia, symbolizing the legitimacy of the emperor. Number 4 is Gungnir. Odin's spear Gungnir was a weapon of unparalleled precision and power. Crafted by the skilled dwarves, Gungnir was said to never miss its mark. Odin used this spear to initiate battles, symbolizing his role as a god of war. The spear's unerring nature represented Odin's wisdom and authority, making it a symbol of divine power in Norse mythology. Number 5, we have Durendal. In the matter of France, we find Durendal, the indestructible sword of Roland, a paladin of Charlemagne. According to legend, Durendal was embedded with sacred relics, including a tooth of St. Peter and hair of St. Denis. During the Battle of Roncevaux Pass, Roland used Durendal to fend off overwhelming forces. Facing defeat and not wanting the sword to fall into enemy hands, Roland attempted to destroy it by striking it against a rock, but the sword remained unscathed. At number 6 is Scherer. Mesopotamian mythology introduces us to Scherer, the enchanted mace of Ninurta, the god of war and agriculture. Scherer was not only a weapon but also a sentient being, capable of speech and flight. It served as a mediator between Ninurta and other deities, providing counsel and relaying messages. In battle, Scherer could fly across vast distances, striking enemies with formidable force. Its ability to communicate and act independently made it a unique symbol of divine intervention and strategy. Number 7 is the Trident of Poseidon. From the depths of Greek mythology emerges the Trident of Poseidon, the god of the sea. This 3-pronged spear was not only a weapon but also a tool of immense power. Poseidon used his trident to create springs, cause earthquakes, and control the seas. One famous myth recounts how Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, producing a saltwater spring during his contest with Athena for the patronage of Athens. The trident became a symbol of maritime dominion and natural forces. At number 8 is Tizona. Spanish folklore brings us Tizona, one of the swords of El Cid, Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar. According to the Canta de Mio Cid, El Cid acquired Tizona after defeating King Bukar of Morocco in the battle for Valencia. The sword was renowned for instilling fear in unworthy opponents. Today, Tizona is preserved and displayed in the Museum of Burgos, serving as a testament to Spain's rich history and the legendary exploits of El Cid. Number 9, we have Vajra. In Hindu mythology, the Vajra serves as the weapon of Indra, the king of gods and the deity of rain and thunderstorms. The Vajra is described as having the indestructibility of a diamond and the force of a thunderbolt. Indra used the Vajra to slay the demon Vritra, who had withheld water from the world. By defeating Vritra, Indra released the waters, restoring balance and fertility to the land. The Vajra. And finally, at number 10, we have the Shamshiri-Zomarodnagar. Finally, we uncover the Shamshiri-Zomarodnagar, the emerald-studded sword of Persian legend. This exquisite weapon was originally crafted by the legendary blacksmith cave for Prince Milad. After Milad's death, the sword came into the possession of Fuladzira, a formidable horned demon whose mother had enchanted him to be invulnerable to all weapons except this particular sword. The hero Amir Arsalan embarked on a perilous quest to defeat Fuladzira. Acquiring the Shamshiri-Zomarodnagar, Arsalan confronted the demon in a climactic battle. Wielding the emerald-studded blade, he was able to overcome Fuladzira's magical defenses and slay him, restoring peace to the land. The sword's association with such tales of valor and its purported magical properties have cemented its status as a symbol of heroism in Persian folklore. These 10 legendary weapons, each with their own unique stories and powers, have left an indelible mark on the myths and legends of their respective cultures. They continue to inspire tales of heroism and adventure, reminding us of the timeless allure of myth and the enduring power of storytelling.